albumin. So urine examination is the examination of the urine to diagnose the disease, metabolic disease as well as the renal disease. So the purpose of urine examination first is to know the general health of the individual. We can do this examination that is known as routine examination. When we are doing the urine examination for sugar and albumin in case of the renal disease, if patient is suffering from renal disease, at that time we will do the urine examination for albumin. And thirdly, we do the urine examination for sugar in case of metabolic disorder such as the diabetes mellitus. And fourthly, we also do the urinary examination in case of the pregnancy to know the albumin and sugar in the urine during pregnancy, because this can be occurs during pregnancy in some women. It is not in all, but it will occur in some women. So in this procedure will go into 5 steps. One is the preparation of the nurse, second is the preparation of the articles, third is the preparation of the unit or client, and the fourth one is the step of procedure. Then recording, reporting and health education. So today we will do the urine for albumin as well as the sugar. So second principle is preparation of the articles. So this is our tray which contain following articles. One is the Macintosh and draw sheet. It will help in soiling of the floor and also prevent to the spread of the infection. This is the gloves. It is used for prevention of the cross infection from the urine to nurse and nurse to the surface. This is the lamp, spirit lamp, which are used to boil the urine. This is the litmus paper which are used to know the acidic reaction of the urine. So with the help of we are able to know the urine is alkaline as well as the acidic. This is the urine specimen. It is used for to diagnose the sugar in a patient. This is acidic acid. It is used when we are doing the urine for albumin. This is the Benedict solution. It is used to diagnose the patient in a sugar. The next is the tube holder, which are used to hold the tube. This is the tube stand, which are used to stand the tube in between. And this is the tube. It is used when we are doing the urine examination. And one is the dropper, which are used to measure the drop of the urine. And this is the matchbox. It is used to flame up the lamp. Or another, there should be one syringe, that is 5 ml, which are used to measure the Benedict solution when we are doing the urine examination. Then after that, we will preparation of the patient. We will take the specimen from the patient and we will explain this procedure to the patient. So we will tell the patient, we need your urine specimen. So before taking the urine specimen from the patient, we will told the patient to clean their genital area, because some organism can be remain within the site of our genital area. So she will clean that with plain water. She will not clean the genital organs with the help of soap and water, because it will affect our finding of the information after testing of the urine. So we will told the patient, firstly she will urinate, or after that she will collect the urine in a sterile container and give it to us. Or we should label it properly. That should be name of the patient, age of the patient, or time of specimen, or for urine for diagnose the albumin, either urine for diagnose the sugar, should be filled in a form in a strip, and it should be applied over the urine container. After that, we will take the urine from the patient and we will able to examine the urine for sugar. So we need some assistance sometime, so we can say this thing to our friends. So now we will start the urine examination. First we will take the this Macintosh and draw sheet, because we will pour the urine over there. So we will spread over the surface. It should be big table in which 100 of specimen or urine specimen can be put like that. It is a table like this. So urine specimen is put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. It will be over the table like that. This is our urine specimen. This is my first specimen. This is my second specimen. This is my third specimen. But all information related to the patient also written over the container of the urine. After that, I need candle or lamp. I will flame it with the help of my matchbox. This is the matchbox. After that, I will take this urine tube with my hand and I will hold it with the help of test tube holder, and I will hold it correctly and securely. After that, I will take this Benedict solution and take 5 ml of Benedict solution. And will pour into the test tube, and then I will boil. But when you are boiling this Benedict solution, your mouth of the tube should be away from yourself, because when it boiled, it will come out. So we will put this over the flame. Till boil it. Because with this we are able to know the purity. After that, you will cool it and see the color of this Benedict solution. It will show our solution is pure or is there any impurity. If it is not pure, it will not give the adequate measurement. So it should be remain blue as previous. We will leave it for cool. So our Benedict solution is remain because our test tube become black. So our Benedict solution is similar color of the Benedict solution which is into the bottle. Then we will take the dropper and take the urine specimen. We will take, firstly we will check the reaction of the urine. So we will put this litmus paper into the urine and check the color of the litmus paper is changed. So what will be the color of the litmus paper? If it is in acidic nature, it will
blue to red.
Change blue into
Red.
Then we will take the urine and put 8 drops of the urine into the test tube. And we will boil it again over the candle. Similarly, again the mouth of the tube should be away from our mouth because it will help us to prevention of the burn. If your tube became black, you should kept here 1 or 2 pieces of the gauze because it will help to clean the test tube. Now see the color of this. because this urine contains sugar. The color of urine now change into the brick red. It show how much sugar. It is 4 plus. Understand? If after boiling the urine, it remain in blue color, it show there is no sugar. That is the nil sugar. If it become green, it show 1 plus. If it become yellow, it show 2 plus. If it become orange, it show 3 plus. So if it become brick red, it show 4%. It is brick red because it show 4% of the sugar. So the sugar will change like that. After boiling, there will be a change in the Benedict solution. It became orange, brick red. So it show the sugar is 4% in the urine. So this is the examination of the urine for sugar. So if we will do this examination for albumin, at that time we will, okay, this is about the urine for sugar. Urine test for sugar. So after procedure, you will clean all the articles into the utility room and dry it and replace for further use. If urine contains sugar, you will advise your patient to go your doctor for further investigation. That's about the urine examination for sugar. Thank you very much.